Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Orc Rogues, where we bring to you all things nerdy, geeky, and just plain fun. My name is Thomas Fellows.
And my name is Derek Trent.
And boy, do we have some fun stuff to talk about today. We actually got some big announcements this week. And first up is going to be a couple of new Marvel series. We actually have two coming out. One's going to be a Netflix series, and that is The Defenders. Now, this has been building up for a while, starting, of course, with Daredevil, and then Jessica Jones, and then, help me,
Luke
Cage, and then
Iron Fist.
I don't know why that one, I couldn't think of that one. I've been watching it recently. It was released recently. And we're finally getting a team up of all four.
And it looks on the trailer phenomenal.
It looks quite exciting.
Yeah, I'm thrilled. I've been a fan of the Defenders for ages anyway. I like these kind of characters. These characters that are not like world-saving characters necessarily. They're in some ways secondary. They're street level typically.
They're more human feeling.
They are, and I love the fact that these are. All of them, yeah, pretty much. They're all flawed, and not a little flawed. I mean, they're flawed characters.
Yeah, they really are. The team up looks like it's going to be phenomenal. We are getting Elektra is going to be in the series. She was in Daredevil, wasn't she?
She was in Daredevil, yeah.
Yeah. So we are getting her back. And it just looks like it's going to be awesome. Some people are saying that this is going to redeem Iron Fist, even though I thought Iron Fist was fine.
I think Iron Fist was... I think Iron Fist personally is the weakest of the four.
Yeah.
But I think it's fine. I think if you compare Iron Fist to a lot of other shows, it's a pretty good show.
Yeah. I'd have to agree. Now, the other series that we are getting is going to be Marvel's Inhumans series. And you know a lot more about this than I do.
I'm pissed. We don't... Okay, I should say we don't know. Okay? We don't really know much of anything.
That's true. To clarify, there is a trailer out for Defenders. There is the slightest teaser for the Inhumans and a picture. That is all we have for Inhumans.
And the Inhumans one, I'm forgetting a little. Mm-hmm. It was entirely audio, right? They had the Inhumans.
Yeah, they had the zoom of the logo
and that was it.
That was it.
And for me, the audio teaser trailer was just okay. Mm-hmm. It wasn't, at least for me, massively engaging. It wasn't like the Defenders audio trailer, which had a bit of, kind of graphic design stuff going on with it. It was brilliant. Like the Defenders, the audio trailer before they came out with this one just sucked me in. I was like, I don't know what it is exactly. Well, I did. I mean, I know Defenders, but, I don't know what's going on with it, but it looks amazing. This one I was like, it's fine. Yeah, which is a shame because I like the Inhumans.
And it's still pretty early in development. Well, no, that's not true. It's still being worked on. And some things could change. You made a comment about the picture that we have from it, how it kind of looks like a bunch of people doing cosplay.
I don't know any of these actors. At least which is not a bad thing. I mean, having some kind of unknown-ish actors is sometimes good.
It is.
But I mean, my first thought when I saw this picture, it doesn't look professional at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks like mediocre cosplay. Not good cosplay. I mean, honestly, the Medusa outfit and hair doesn't even look like mediocre cosplay. It's just bad. I mean, it's... I can't... No, it's just no.
Now, granted, I do understand how that's a little difficult to do.
The outfit is bad. I kind of get the hair. Like, the hair is going to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, like, in the comics, the hair is animated. I mean, like, she can control the hair like you would, fingers. And it's an extension of the body that she has full control of. I mean, like, without really good special effects, truthfully, that's going to be tough to do.
Yeah. And of course, there will be good effects.
But this thing just looks like a bad wig.
It does. It really does.
And then the outfit itself, like, I would have gone with a little bit of a deeper purple. It's like this pasty, pale purple. I love you, you love me thing going on.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty rough look.
There is so much bad about the picture that I currently, like, I want it to be good. I really want it to be good. I was going to say the Defenders. The Inhumans are a really fun group. They're unique. They're interesting. Black Bolt is just an impressive character, which is interesting. I'm curious to see how they do, because he doesn't speak. In the comics at all. So I'm curious to see how they portray that in a live action thing. I mean, like, one of the main characters just doesn't talk.
And I know there was, and granted, it's been a while since I've seen it, but there was some crossover. Actually, it's been a few years with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done any of that recently building up to this.
I don't think they had the... It's been a while since I've seen that, but if I recall correctly, I don't remember them actually having the royal family, which is what this is supposed to be following.
Right.
The Inhumans are kind of a race sort of thing going on, and then the Black Bolt, Medusa, Gorgon, all the Maximus. I'm forgetting character names,
right.
But all that group is the royal family of the Inhumans. So. I don't think they covered that at all in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I might be wrong. I don't know if they mentioned them.
They didn't in what I saw. They may have more recently. If they did, please let us know in the comments, because I honestly don't know.
And for me, I
catch up
I'm new probably, but I don't remember. So.
Yeah. But anyways, we do have one video game to talk about today, and this is one that some people have been eagerly awaiting. It is a sequel. Actually, it is the third in a series, and possibly final. And that is Darksiders 3. Now, if you're not familiar with the Darksiders saga, the first game followed War, the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, as in a post-apocalyptic Earth setting, trying to complete tasks, stuff. I actually completely forgot the plot in that movie.
I don't remember it. I was trying to remember it. I didn't finish it. I enjoyed it. It was a fine game, but I never finished it.
I enjoyed the crap out of that game, and for some reason have never finished it. I've never even gotten that far in it.
Really?
It was fun. The first one was an incredibly fun game. I just never got anywhere in it. And it's not because it got to a difficult point and I just got distracted and started playing other things.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to be fixing because it was recently free with gold on Xbox, and I downloaded it. The first one in the series. There was a second one. Now we're on to the third one. The second one, I believe, followed Death. I could very well be wrong in that, and I'm certain someone will blast me in the comments if I am. I have not played it. It did follow one of the other horsemen.
It doesn't follow Death. It follows the specter of death.
Yeah, really. Well, it's funny you mention that, because Darksiders 3 is not following one of the horsemen. It is following their sister, Fury.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay. if you
the trailer looked cool.
I'll
give it that.
It did, and she was awesome and everything. And it's cool that we're going to get a female protagonist in a action hack and slash RPG type game, kind of like if you've ever played God of War, kind of like that type of game. So gameplay, I think it's going to be really fun.
Had that recently, have we?
God of War?
No. Female hack and slash.
Oh
protagonist.
No. This is
I'm trying to remember the last one.
kind of a first. There may have been others, but not.
Blood Rain.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure there are others. That's the only one I can remember, though. So it's not a common thing, really.
No, it's not.
At least for this style of game.
No, and the gameplay looks amazing with that. But if you're going to create a series of games and have the first two involving two of a certain set of characters, why make the third about a completely different character? When I first saw it, I think I said to you when I was watching the trailer, is one of the horsemen female?
Yeah.
No. You could have gone that route.
Yeah.
And that would have been a smart route to follow. But you didn't go that route. You went with making her a sister of the horsemen. Granted, the trailer did portray her like she was going to be more powerful than the horsemen, perhaps.
Which I still find weird. I mean...
Yeah, because they're the freaking horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah, it's just a little strange. And Fury, is that... See, I didn't get that. Yeah. That's Fury, so, like... So
And
so
she is going
war,
to kill the
and...
7 deadly sins. That is her mission in the game. Now, granted, these games tend to change the mission as the game goes along, but as of what we see in the trailer, that is her mission.
So, war, death, kinda angry is essentially what we're...
War, death, famine, pestilence, and
It looks like a solid game, you know. I mean, like, regardless of all the stuff going on that we can joke about. I mean, the game itself, like gameplay and all that stuff, looks like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a good game. Yeah. I am convinced it's going to be a good game. The logic of the plot concerns me a little bit. I'm not sure how we're going to get story tie-in and all that fun stuff. Granted, it's a hack and slash RPG. There's not that much story to begin with.
Yeah.
But still,
it's nice to have the story to wrap. You know,
it is.
It
is. And they're talking about this being the final game in the series, which seems a little soon to have covered 2 horsemen.
Yeah.
And then not the other 2.
Yeah, it seems a little weird.
Yeah,
it's and a
lot about the plot of the game seems weird.
Yeah, and it's not like the thing has. I mean, I think they've made money, right? I mean,
they're relatively popular games, but
I don't know.
They had the unfortunate situation where they had a name very similar to another incredibly popular game, that being Dark Souls. Yep. But yeah, Darksiders was popular. I'm not sure where they're going with that.
I don't know.
Either way, I'm certain it's going to be a great game. Can't wait to play it after I finish the other ones. But be sure to leave in the comments your thoughts on having a female protagonist who has nothing to do with the other protagonists earlier in the
other than being
series.
siblings.
Yeah. I mean, she's that's.
I know.
Anyways. Moving on, just so you all know, we have not forgotten about Guardians of the Galaxy. We are going to see it. There will be a review soon, and my gosh, are we excited to see it. It looks amazing, and we will absolutely be bringing our thoughts to you on that, hopefully in the next couple of days.
Soon, trademark,
very soon.
This definitely this week.
So be looking out for that. Yeah. If you haven't already, follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. We're also on Instagram now. And actually, we've been on Instagram, but we're actually posting things frequently to keep up with all of that information when that video finally drops. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to us here.
Yep.
Now, we have a big movie coming out that a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time. And this was specifically requested for us to talk about, but there's no way we couldn't either. So first off, thank you, Scarlett, for bringing it to our attention. But Derek, what do we have coming?
Oh, the Dark Tower. Stephen King's Dark Tower is finally being put into a film adaptation that looks amazing, which makes me just extremely happy. I've been a King fan for a very long time. I was reading King novels when I should not have been reading King novels. I was probably, 5, 6. But the Dark Tower, if you're not familiar with it, get familiar with it. If you like fantasy, okay, kind of dark fantasy, but dark fantasy, sci-fi, horror, western. I think there's another. It's like all the genres.
If you like fiction,
yeah. If you like fiction and you like interesting, weird, cool stuff, check it out, because it's it's an amazing series. And the preview or the trailer that's out for this thing looks really, really good.
There's a link in the description. Watch it.
Yeah, it's just action, and it looks like it's following. What did they say? It's following the 7th book, I believe.
It is a sequel of the book series to date. Is that right?
No. I think it follows the 7th book.
Okay.
It's following the events of the 7th book, and given the happenings of the 8th, I think he's pulling in some stuff from the Gunslinger. I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. I don't know how they're tying stuff together in it. But it just looks good. And help me with the name. I always get his name wrong.
Idris Elba?
Idris. Okay, Elba.
I probably mispronounced it.
Well, it's as close as we're going to get right now. I think he's perfect for the role. I really do. They're getting a little flack. If you didn't know, Roland, the character in this, has always been presumed to be white. And I think is kind of described in certain spots as being... at least tan. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think Idris is absolutely perfect. And if you do have a problem with, it's okay. You're allowed to have an issue with it. Stephen King does not. Just saying.
And he wrote the character.
He wrote the character. He said that in his mind, the most important thing about the character is his abilities as a gunslinger, actually.
And that is an
like
interesting...
a badass in the thing, too, man.
And that is an interesting thing, why I'm actually kind of excited about this movie. I'm not overly familiar with the book series, but I know that the movie makers, the studios have finally, who make Stephen King adaptations, have finally started giving him some freedom in saying what's going on in it, which of course is going to make it so much better. And I'll tell you, he's having a good year.
Yeah, why didn't they do that years ago?
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Stephen King's having a really good year. We got It coming out fairly soon. Dark Tower.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
He's never not done
which I'm glad to hear.
Yeah. But, he's always written well. Mm-hmm. But his movies have not typically been that great, truthfully. There have been some amazing films. Shawshank Redemption is without a doubt an incredible film. The Green Mile was well done. Pet Sematary is well loved, but kind of a little bit of a departure from the book. The
Stand By Me.
Oh, Stand By Me was amazing.
I love Stand By Me.
So many people out there too right now, even fans. So many people are going like, Stephen King, Stand By Me? What? Yeah, it's based off a short story called The Body.
Yep.
But
I mainly know of it because of Will Wheaton.
What? That's right. I forgot. Oh man.
Pre-Star Trek.
Yeah, I totally forgot that. Oh wow. Why can't I think of the movie? Okay, not it. Not the Stand.
The Shining.
Thank you.
The Shining.
God, I feel horrible about that.
You should.
I really do.
You really should.
The adaptation of The Shining with Jack Nicholson, a lot of people love. Stephen King does not at all, which Yeah, it's fine. It's not what I think. It's a pretty good film, and I would be happier myself if it wasn't like The Shining.
Fair enough.
But yeah, it just looks amazing. Dark Tower, absolutely.
I'm excited to see it. And that's without being a fan. But we'll be bringing you more on that later, of course. Unfortunately, that's about all we have time for today. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. If you're on mobile, hit the notification icon so you can know whenever we post a new video. And as always, please feel free to comment with discussion on what we've talked about today, what you'd like to hear us talk about in the future, any of that sort of thing. We'd love to chat with you and see what you'd like to see from us. Also, big welcome to those of you who are joining us from Instagram. We finally have gotten that moving a little bit. It took us a little bit to warm up to it. But
We had to
thank
figure
you
out
all.
what it was.
Yeah. But thank you all so much for joining us. We're glad you're here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And
Also, real quick, sorry.
oh yes,
Thank you to our friends at Balls for providing us with ginger balls.
you guys are awesome. You're the real heroes.
Oh, and because I said I would, last time. Okay, I brought it in late. I know.
Yeah.
Last time we covered a upcoming game called Perception. Right?
Yep.
Perception? Okay. Which looks amazing, and I intend to buy a game system just to play that. But he's okay with name, right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very, very much to Caleb to bringing that game to our attention. And I'm sorry for not mentioning it last time. I forgot. So.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Until next time, we are
Orc Rogues.
I can't do that.
No.
song. Yeah, that was, I realized I went really south really fast, but it was now it's time to play. Oh, that made it worse.